There we go. Be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Hey. Where is my yellow pencil? I just had that thing. Oh, it's right there. Comes the truth. Hey, hey. No Billie Jean's not my lover. She's just a girl. Claims that I am the one. But the kid is not my son. But the kid is not my son. Okay, I'm glad it's fixed. What do we think it's so far? I think it looks a lot better than when it's whenever I started it. Remember to always think twice. Don't think twice. His eyes were like mine. In the round, babe. Always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Hey, that's why I sweet perfume. Hey, hey, not Billie Jean's, not my lover. Just a girl claims that I am one, but the kid is not my son. Billie Jean's not my lover. She's just a girl claims that I am one, but the kid is not my son. No, I am one, but the kid is not my son. Prismacolor pencils are literally so good, bro. I love them. Oh, so good. God, I love these pencils. She's just a girl, claims that I am the one, but the kid is not my son. Not my son. Not my lover, she's just a girl. Billie Jean's not my lover. I love you more. I don't give a fuck about you like I used to, back when I really thought I knew you. Ooh. You're you now. Friends when I met you, was a new kid trying to impress you. Now come to rescue. Should've known when my mom said she don't like you. Should've took that as a sign. Thought I caught you smiling the night that you saw me cry. Pedophagy ego. I don't know what that means. That's what it sounds like she says, at least. Is it gotta feed your ego? Is that what it is? How did it... Is that what the lyric is? Hold on. What's your problem? Oh my god, why can't I get lyrics? What the fuck? Love you more. Hold on, we'll look it up. Took me around town like you own me. Is it gotta feed your ego? Is that what it is? When are we going to do the digital art? Because I gotta go to bed in an hour. I'm about to finish up. I'm just gonna finish up coloring this, and then we can talk for a little bit. And then, well, actually, if you gotta go to bed, we can do digital art right after we do this. How about that? Oh yeah, it's bed it feeds you your ego. Thought I caught you smiling the night that you saw me cry. Bet it feeds your ego that I'm low all the time. Okay. Okay. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Just so that I will love you more. What's your problem? What's your problem? Problem. Hit myself just so that I will love you more. What's your problem? I wonder when Demon is gonna get on. Unless Demon is busy. What is it? Oh, okay. Demon might be at college right now. Believe it. I'm glad you're healing. Cause life just supposed to be us. Two kids just falling in love. Sometimes love just isn't enough. Sometimes perfect couples break up. And I hope you find the love you can trust. Sometimes I just wish it was us. Ooh, that looks really good on. That looks really good on stream. It doesn't look nearly as good on in person, but it looks pretty good on stream. I'd say there's a lot of flaws in it right now. Cause I've just see, like it doesn't look nearly as good, but that's also because I know where all the flaws are. So maybe it's a masterpiece to someone else, but it's definitely not to me. Perfect couples break up. This is why I prefer digital art, because I can manipulate things I can warp the lines. I can, it gives me so much more control over things, but I don't have that. Make this look a little more crisp. Oh my god. Ignore Bakugo screaming in the background. My phone isn't charged nearly enough to be able to take it off yet. Back to the coffee shop where we first met. There we go. Jack did just sitting on the label, warm glass on the living room table, phone face down, church up loud, trying to drown you out tonight, but first sip I can feel you on my shoulder, it's Tennessee heat has me feeling colder, thought a drink will get you off my mind, but this bottle tastes like 8, 6, 5, 4, 9, 10, 21, yeah, one less. Don't think twice, girl, just pick it up and come over. Get the bedroom door a little closer. Don't matter if I got my lips on a different drink on a different night. There we go. Don't think twice. Drink will get you off my mind. I ain't saying I love you, but I might. 'Cause this bottle tastes like 865-409-1021. Yeah, one last time. Don't think twice. Girl, just pick it up and come over. You, I wouldn't call and I tried. 865-409-1021. 1021. There we go. Okay, I think I'm just about done with the coloring part. I want to get these little spots here really quick. Time of holding on to you, it's time to let my pride go and learn to love myself again. I don't want to wait another day. I've waited long enough. I'm ready, I can see the sun, it's coming up. There's happiness on the horizon. I'm hopeful I can see the light. I'm hesitated all my life, but I'm all done. I'm done running from you. I spent my whole life in your shadow, scared of who I'd be if I said goodbye and I didn't have you here. I wish you well, but I can no longer stand aside and watch you sabotage the two of us. I love you to death, but I can't spend the rest of my life in this darkness. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you. I wish you the best, but oh, my knuckle, bro. Too much. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to keep you. I don't mean well, but when I feel I don't need you, rub my face in it and treat me like I'm less than you. Tell the truth. Don't be a fool. Real issue. Every problem. I love you enough to allow you to continue to drown the both of us. You're pulling me back, you're pulling me down, you're making me hate myself. I want you to see and make me believe that I don't deserve to be loved. I don't understand. I cannot say that fast, because I'm way too emotional to say it that fast. So I apologize to all the NF fans out there. But he's just he raps so fast, and I just can't keep up because my God. It's impressive, don't get me wrong, but it is almost impossible to keep up with him. There's certain songs where I can, whenever he's going pretty fast, but not this one. I wish you well, but I also don't know the song super well. Mostly because my ex ruined enough for me. Because me and him used to listen to it all the time, and we knew each other for 4 years, and then he cheated on me, so yeah. Kind of ruined enough for me a little bit. I don't really want to get into it, so. I wanna believe you. It'll be okay. Hey. Okay. On to digital art. Be a different way. But tomorrow. I'll be back. To say tomorrow is a different day. talking to my mom. Okay, let's see. I need to be able to see. I'm grabbing a blanket. The fuck just fell out of my pocket? And if you think I can look across the bar. Okay. Physical art is done for the day. Oh. I'm kind of proud of myself. That turned out pretty good. You always told me you'd never leave me. And only be friends. I don't wanna be friends. Stop telling me. Stop telling me. Whoa. Come here. Oh, shut up. And then, where is it? We'll do this one tonight. Belong. Hi, Jesus. Please don't spam. I can't keep from singing, I gotta be honest. Okay, please stop spamming. It makes it so I can't read other people's messages. Thank you. Okay. Tweak so bad that YouTube had to remove my very, very, very profanity-filled message about your ex. Yeah, he's a douchebag. That's fine. I knew that. I just didn't care. I knew he was a douche. I just have very bad taste in men. Don't take after me, children. We that could use a little turning. So tired that I couldn't even sleep. So you guys want to hear about my traumatizing outing today? Why I was late for stream? There's no way out. It wasn't actually traumatizing. I just panicked because I have really bad social anxiety. And my stutter doesn't help with my anxiety. But so I went out and I was getting food for everyone, and I was like, okay, this will take 30 minutes tops, because it takes about 10 minutes to get down there, maybe a little bit of a wait. So yeah, like 30 minutes tops, right? 15 if the lights are bad, right? 15 minutes to get down there and get back if the lights are bad, which they can be, especially since it was dinner rush hour. But so I get down there and the lights aren't bad, right? So I go down to the Chinese place where we got our food, and the guy there, he was clearly new, and I know what it's like to be the new person, so I'd give him plenty of slack. I was like, you know what, it's fine, I can wait. It's 10 minutes tops, it's not a big deal. I have plenty of time before I have to get to stream. It was like, I had like a full hour before I had to get ready for stream, right? It was, what time was it? Probably like 4:50, something like that. So I had plenty of time, right? And so I get down there. The guy has no clue what he's doing, which, fine. I waited, and another kid comes out and he gave me like 2 massive handfuls of the fortune cookies, which is why I have so many, which I don't mind. I actually really like them. But my family doesn't, but I do. But anyways, okay, this should be plenty of. Yeah, we have about 30 minutes left to stream. We'll put the mic back on. Hold on. Away train, never going back. Okay, can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. My veins run away, but it always stays the same. Okay, so I get down there. He gives me a bunch of fortune cookies. I start heading back, and my mom needed a Dayquil, and she wanted orange juice. So I went down and got what I thought she wanted, which was NyQuil, but she needed Dayquil. But then as I'm walking into Dollar General, which is where I went, some chick hugged me. Like I'm walking in, right? And I gave her like the awkward smile because she's staring at me, and like I raised a brow at her, and she like grinned at me and then hugged me. And I was like, what the fuck? What the absolute fuck? And at first I was like, is this someone I know? Is this a family member? And then I look at her face properly, and I'm like, I don't know this person. They might have went to my old school, but I haven't been there in 4 years. I'm a senior. I'm about to graduate. So she hugs me, and I'm like, what the absolute fuck? And I froze up, and she's just hugging me. And so the way it was, I couldn't actually like push her off of me because the doors were both open. So it was like a very confined space. So there's like a double door, right? The door that she was going out was open, and her mom was coming out with her. I'm assuming it was her mom, maybe it was her aunt or grandma, but so they're coming out, and I'm going in, and I have the door open, and then her arm like shoots out in front of me and grabs me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god. And that's how me and your mother met. But um she just grabs me, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I just kind of let it go, and I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's like it's fine. Good practice for when I get famous. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually want to be famous. I think I'd be more traumatized if I did get famous. Um, I also don't want to be famous because it gets to a lot of people's heads and it makes them kind of shitty people. Regardless. So she hugs me. I go in. I'm getting the stuff. I get orange juice. I get Dayquil, and I got soda, and then what else did I get? No, that was it. Aside from the candy. But that was with my own money. Um, which I am now pretty much flat broke. But so the sodas were $3 each, right? Plus tax. So it was probably more like $4 with tax. So that's we'll call it $1 with tax. It was 3 for mine, and then my brother's was 3 something, so that's why I'm saying $1. But so that's 7. The day quill or the night quill was like 12 with tax. And then the orange juice, I don't know if that one had tax, but regardless, that was almost $6. And I get up there and I pay for my candy first, put it in a separate bag. And then I put the money that I had on the counter and I pay for it and I grab it and then I put the stuff that I was paying for with the money my mom gave me to go get drinks and the medicine up on the counter with the stuff. And I was $10 short. So yeah, that was pretty much equally traumatizing, and I'm pretty sure the cashier guy likes me because he went out of his way to kind of like go against policy. So he's not necessarily supposed to um he's not supposed to give people like the medicine because apparently you can get like not necessarily drunk, but because there's alcohol content in it, you could get messed up on it. And he knows my mom and he was like, "You know what? I know that you're not that type of kid, so I'm going to give it to you, but like don't don't mention it again. Like don't mention it in the store, okay?" I was like, "You know what? Okay." And so he gives me it and he's like, "You're $10 short." And I was like, "Fuck. I'll come back with the money." And he's like, "Okay." And I come back with the money and it was just so awkward. But I'm pretty sure he likes me because every time I go in there, it's like very, very friendly. And like I see the way he talks to other customers and he doesn't talk to anyone else that way. Cause like there was a customer right behind me and I was grabbing my stuff and he goes, "Hi." That's it. He asked me how my day was. He talked to me for a little bit. Like it, I don't know. But it's definitely like a different vibe, if you know what I mean. So maybe he doesn't like me per se, but it gives the vibe of at least he wants to be friends. You know what I mean? Oh my god, Demon! Demon! Hi! Look! Hold on, wait! Stay! Look! I drew Kurogiri! I drew you! They? What do you mean they? Did you mean yay? You're not a dumbass. Don't call yourself that. But yeah, since I got cheated on like less than 2 weeks ago, um, I'm good on relationships for a while. And my mom was messing with me. She's been messing with me about it for a while, but like just teasing me about it. And she's like, "Oh, do you like him? Do you like him? Because he clearly likes you." And this was like even before me and the guy started dating, um, that cheated on me. But oh yeah, and I told the guy who cheated on me's mom about it. And she just gave the excuse of, "Oh, yeah, he runs and doesn't talk to anyone whenever he gets like this." And I was like, "When he gets, like, cheating? Like, whenever he gets to, like, cheat? Like, I don't know what you're trying to say right now, but excusing your son to cheat on who was his best friend for 4 years and then his girlfriend of how many months were we dating? February, January. Wait, why am I going backwards? November, December, January, February. So, like, 4 months. Like, what the fuck? How are you just gonna excuse your son cheating on his girlfriend? That is not okay. And, like, she clearly is encouraging it with not, like, being upset about it. She literally said to me, "Oh, he just gets like this." Gets like what? Gets unfaithful? Yeah, I can see that. Fucking asshole. And then I got petty about it with my mom because she's, like, my biggest support person ever, aside from, like, Demon and Zawa. Um, like, my mom has been there for, like, literally everything. So, um, yeah, I vented to her about it, and she was like, "Well, he didn't deserve you anyways, sweetheart, like, I told you this from the start whenever you guys were talking 4 years ago, whenever you guys were friends. He is not worth your time." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, just I'm gonna be petty." And she was like, "Well, I'd encourage you to slash his tires, but that's illegal." And I was like, "Yeah, it's destruction of property, but he's a loser, and he doesn't have a car or a license, and he's almost 21. So, yeah, he's definitely not worth my time." And don't get me wrong, if you don't have your license, that is fine. But I get to make fun of him for not having a license because he cheated on me, so. Like, if you don't want your license, don't get your license, I don't care. That is entirely your choice, and you don't need to have a license to be, like, a fully grown adult, especially if you live in a place that has a bunch of public transportation, like New York City or, like, a big city that has, like, subways and stuff and trains and, you know, like, that's entirely fine, but whenever you live in a rural town or not rural, is it? I don't think it's rural. But, like, whenever you live in buttfuck nowhere, where there's no public transportation and there's, like, 1 bus in our entire area. There's literally 1 bus. It's like, you kind of need your license to go anywhere, you know what I mean? And the place he lived in, he was 45 minutes away from the nearest Walmart, bro. 45 minutes away from the nearest Walmart. Like, I'm sorry, but you need a license in that scenario. And I get it, cars are expensive as fuck. I have a car, but, like, you need one. In the place that we live in, buttfuck nowhere, Pennsylvania, like, and don't get me wrong, I love Pennsylvania, but, yeah. This is the part of me. Walmart is a diva. I don't get it, but go off. Me that you're never gonna ever take away from me. Oh. You know, I'm honestly shocked at how not necessarily I'm sure she is pissed off, but, like, my mom was so calm about it whenever she was talking to me, probably because she knows I was already upset and her getting angry wasn't gonna help me, and it would just make me angrier and rile me up more. But, like, she handled that so well whenever I told her that I got cheated on. Cause I came downstairs and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Nothing," and she's like, "Well, you look really mad," and I'm like, "'Cause I am." And she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "'Cause I got cheated on." And she's like, "Oh." And then she talked to me for, like, 2 hours, and I just got to yap about anime and just a bunch of other stuff. It was great. I love my mom. As much as sometimes she pisses me off, bro, as much as she does piss me off sometimes, she's a good mom. But everyone low-key pisses me off. Actually, that's a lie. Demon has almost never pissed me off. There is, like, very few times Demon has ever actually made me upset, and, like, it was very mild and me being petty. It was more me being petty than Demon actually pissing me off. I was more so just in a bad mood already. And yeah, so Demon is, like, one of the very few people who has, like, never pissed me off, like, intentionally, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Demon, let me look at the DM real quick. Where's the damn flip button? We only have, like, 9 minutes left to stream anyways. I honestly forgot how much I love Heath bars, bro. And I know that's probably, like, an unpopular opinion, but it's, like, the 3rd one I've eaten. I'll send you what I'm laughing about, Demon. I've never heard my mom say femboy before. Demon! Yeah, you can say that in chat. Oh, yeah, he is uncle. He turns 21 this year. In April. Oh, right, that's fair. Yeah. No, Demon is not Unk. You're only Unk if you're a bad person. No kidding. But I have been live for almost 3 hours today, so I'm going to end stream because my phone is also about to die. So, I forgot my outro. I forgot my outro. Um, so yeah. See ya.